Hello everybody, it is Monday evening and I came home today and what was on my porch but my Dianna Marcum package from ADORNit for the Recipe Stamp Club and add-ons and some additional sets too. And you are gonna love this release. I mean, I love every single one. Who am I kidding? But you're just gonna adore this. So let's get started. I'm gonna dive right in. I'm gonna show you the papers first, and then I'll show you all the stamp sets that they sent to me. So this is the first paper. This is the one that is in this different strips. And I love this row that has all of these little sentiments. It says, come on, spill the tea. Cup of positivity. Who doesn't need positivity? You're my cup of tea. Always time for tea. You're terrific. And then it repeats, come on, spill the tea. Come on, spill the tea. Cup of positivity. And it goes across. So these are small enough that you'll be able to use these as sentiments on tags and cards. So I just love that. That is beautiful. And then look at this beautiful artwork that Dianna did. She is getting ready to turn in a big set of artwork very shortly here. We were chatting back and forth a little bit. And I just love this artwork. And if you follow Dianna's Instagram channel, then you get to see a lot of the images as she's drawing them. She posts pictures of her art as it's drawn, and you'll see them over on our Instagram feed as well as the Create with ADORNit Facebook page. So if you're not a member of that Create with ADORNit Facebook page, I invite you all to join it. Anybody can join, and we would love it if when you make your Dianna Marcum projects, please share them there, because all of us want to be inspired, and it's so fun to see what you create with all of these beautiful products that ADORNit is coming out with, thanks to Dianna Marcum sharing her lovely heart. So Dianna, thank you so much, and everyone at ADORNit, Miranda and Georgiana and everybody. I'm thinking of Miranda. I know she's off having her baby, so we send well wishes to her and her family as her family grows. It's such a beautiful thing. Anyway, so let's continue to look at this gorgeous paper. Look at those stripes. I love the color story in this. There's pinks and blues and yellows and greens, a light purple, and this page, look at the little bird. Oh my goodness. The little cups of tea, all of these beautiful images. Oh my goodness. Such a beautiful collection. And then on the other side of that page is a beautiful green gingham. And you know how much I love my gingham. So that's the first two pages of the paper collection. If you are one of the people that's receiving it, I love working with the papers. Here is an all over toss print of all of the pretty teacup images, little flowers, the birds are in there. There's little swirls of hearts as if there's steam rising from the tea. Just a beautiful, beautiful paper. And then of course on the other side is this lovely purple. And this is almost like a textured canvas print, if you will. And I love that soft kind of lilac-y color. And you can see the lilac color picked up in the cups here. So these will, you know, what's so wonderful is these are coordinated so that you can do your card by just using a single sheet of paper, because you have this print on one side and the purple on the back. And if you cut a 5x7 or an A2 card front, or if you're making a recipe page, you've got the other color to use. You know, if you do half, your other half can be the purple, and you can use a single sheet of paper. I usually cut these in 4 because I'm an A2 card maker, and I can usually get 2 cards per piece of paper. Sometimes you can get 4 cards. It just depends on the type of card you're making and what you're doing, or if you're doing tags, whatever you're making. So those are the second 2 sets of papers, and oh my goodness, I just love this. Then we have the next set, and this set is that beautiful floral, and I love how she has these leaves in the background here, and then she leaves some white space showing through. That's just gorgeous. And then on the other side of this one is this beautiful kind of rhubarb colored polka dot, the white polka dots with kind of a pinkish rhubarb color in the background. And those are just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And then the last set of papers is this fun stripe. I love stripe papers, especially when they're multicolor like this. And then on the back of that one, if you look really closely, you guys, it's little teacups and hearts. So the little teacups have steam rising from them, and then you have little hearts, and they're going both directions all the way across. So it's almost like a striped tone-on-tone paper. It is a striped tone-on-tone paper. So stripes with multicolors on one side and tone-on-tone with the little cups and hearts on the other. So what a beautiful, beautiful paper collection. Oh my goodness. I think I'm in love. So those are the papers. I think I'm actually going to set these aside so that I can bring in the stamps. Okay. And I'm going to put a piece of white cardstock down, and we're going to go ahead and go through the stamps. So this is the recipe and the add-on. And let me make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Does it tell me? I wish they had information on them, and it doesn't say. So I'm not sure for sure. What if you just ordered the stamp and the add-on, I don't know for sure which one you're going to get. So maybe ADORNit could comment and tell us, or if one of my other design team members knows, which one is the add-on. But look at these 3 sets. They're absolutely adorable. Let's go through them one at a time. I'm pretty sure this is the recipe set. And this one says tea party cakes, and it's basically how to make them. And it has like strawberry cake mix. It tells you what to add to it. And then it also does, it looks like, oh no, it's not a frosting. You actually add this all together and pour it over it. It says, let cool, cut into small squares and serve with strawberries. That sounds delicious. So it's a sweet little tea kettle image with tea party cake recipe. You have the words tea party. And then I love this little napkin. It says you can use any flavor cake mix. Lemon is also lovely. And this is stamped on, you know, it's part of this little napkin layer. And then you have this cute little heart corner, as well as these little steam, the little steam with the hearts coming out of it. And then at the top of the kettle, you can kind of see that same steam coming out of the tea kettle. So, oh my gosh, that's adorable. Oh, all right. Someone's got to try that recipe, right? So I think that is the stamp set. And then I'm guessing that, yeah, I bet you this is the add-on. And then the sentiment set, these are mainly sentiments. This might be an additional add-on or something. I'm not sure. So this one says tea for 2, and it's the 2 little cups. And I love how she did the little tea bags with the heart on them. Isn't that cute? And it says tea for 2. You have along the right-hand side here all sorts of flowers. You could certainly stamp some of the flowers on the cups if you wanted to do some masking and stuff. You have this image, and I remember when she drew this one, I just fell in love with it. I love this little bird with her little branch standing on the edge of the teacups, and then there's more berries and flowers kind of coming down here. And then the last one says, you can't get a cup of tea big enough for a book long enough to suit me. Isn't that big? It says, you can't get a cup of tea big enough or a book long enough to suit me. And that is by C.S. Lewis. And I recognize that quote. And I'm an avid reader, so I just love that. I'm going to have to make some tags out of this and give some to my mom to use as a bookmark. We all have read C.S. Lewis. Anyway, this is so beautiful, Diana. I love both of these. So I think this is the stamp and the add-on. And then maybe this might be an a la carte set, or I might have it wrong and this is the add-on. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and look at this third set. So this third set, it says cup of positivity. You're my cup of tea. It has this cute little cup. Let me turn it this way so you can see it right side up. It has this teacup that looks like it has steam kind of rising out of it. It has this tea bag image, and the tea bag has these little hearts, and then as well as the little emblem coming off the top with the tea bag. And then the additional sentiments are, you're tea-rific, come on, spill the tea. I hope you guys can see these okay. There's a little tiny cup that you can use right here. That would be so fun to make a background with. And then it says all these sentiments fit in the tea bag. So I guess all of these will fit in the tea bag because this is a separate stamp here. So it's made so that you can stamp them inside the tea bag. I think you could also stamp them on the front of the teacup if you wanted to. So always time for tea. Come on, spill the tea. You're terrific. Cup of positivity. And you're my cup of tea. They'll all fit, I betcha, on both things, the teacup as well as the tea bag. So that is just beautiful. Oh my goodness. So those are the first 3 sets. Then there's 2 more sets I get to share with you. And some of these images are ones that I saw the drawings of when Dianna loaded them to Instagram. And oh my gosh, I just love Dianna's art. And I'm so excited to be part of the team and to get these images to play with. So this is a little basket, a metal wire basket with a wooden handle. And it has beautiful glass milk bottles with daisies in it. Isn't that charming? Oh my gosh. I just love that. And then there's a sentiment, whoopsie daisy, and ups a daisy daisy. Oh, that's so cute. Then you have this heart with all of the daisies. And wouldn't that be a beautiful focal point on a card? Or even, you could even put a little critter in front of this after you color this all in. Then they have this adorable little daisy wreath, and it says, if friends were flowers, I'd pick you. And I love how the O in flowers is a flower. Can you see that okay? I hope I'm close enough for you guys to see and that I'm doing a good job of showing all of the stamps. And then down here you have a little bottle and some of the daisies right here. And I am not sure. I almost want to stamp that one out to see what it looks like because I am curious. I am curious about what this stamps like. So let me grab a block because it looks a little different on the, do I have a big enough block to use? Let's see. Let's grab a bigger block. I got to have one in here somewhere. Here we go. I'm going to use this one here. Anytime you're loading a stamp onto a block, you can use your hand. There's lots of ways to do this. You could clean it really good with cleaner if you want to. I am kind of always in a hurry. So I like to use my hand. It roughs up the stamp by using your skin and the oil and stuff on your hand, and you rough up the stamp and then you can go ahead and stamp it out. So let me grab an ink pad and we're going to try stamping this out really quick. Oh, and I'm getting ink on my sponges. Let's see if I can do this differently. I swear, anytime you're on camera, you never have what you need at your fingertips. It's too funny. I'm going to switch to this block because this is better for sentiments and not for images. Let's just do this. All right, I'm going to try this one more time. And I think this is my older paper pad, but let's just stamp this out and we'll see what we end up with. All right. So this is what it looks like when you stamp this out. And I am curious if we're supposed to be stamping something over it. If we are, I'm not sure what. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask because I really don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. And I don't see anything that looks like it would complete it in any way. So I'm going to have to ask about that, you guys, because I don't know. I'm so sorry. Let me put that back. It almost looks to me like it's an incomplete image, but it might be something for like two-step stamping or something. I'm just not really sure. If any of my fellow design team members know, that would be really helpful. And then let me go ahead and show you the last stamp set. So I showed you all of those ones. This is the last one, and this one says, a woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. And that, of course, is an Eleanor Roosevelt saying. And I have heard that many times over the course of my life. And then this one says, you are strong enough even if you don't feel like it. Isn't that the truth? There are days when you really don't feel like it, but we make it through somehow. And then this one says, remember the tea kettle. It is always up to its neck in hot water, yet it still sings. And that, my friends, is the key to life, is gratitude. And you just got to keep on singing even when things are tough. And then this one is a cute little invitation for tea parties. It says you are invited to a tea party, and it has date, time, and place. And then there's this little bird that you can perch on the edge of this, and that would be just the cutest little invitation. So I just love that. There's also a little heart here, and then there is some flowers here or something, and this may play back to that other stamp set. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask. So let me see if I can ask, and I'll add on to this video and find out the answer. Okay, so thanks for being patient with me, and I'll go see what I can find out and get back to you guys at the end of this video. Okay? All right, bye now. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Sorry, I had to do a quick chat with Dianna over on Instagram. We have a little group there where we can ask questions and stuff. And the stamp drop is tomorrow on the ADORNit Facebook page. They're going to do the Stamp It Tuesday drop. Okay, so you'll be able to watch that. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern time, noon Pacific. I'm trying to remember, but go to the ADORNit Facebook page and watch for the live stream, okay? And they're going to go ahead and do the stamp drop. But I did talk to Dianna, and this is a manufacturer's error with this particular image, okay? And so they're checking with the manufacturer. They were already aware of it. And this and a couple other sets from the Cow and Daisy release, there were some things that happened that needed to be fixed. So I'm sure that Georgiana will be able to update us. Eventually we'll know, and we can tell you guys. I don't think you'll see these stamp sets in the store yet. The ones, this one has a defect, and I am not sure. I think the rest of them are okay. There was one other question that I had. Hold on. Let me look at this one more time. Yeah, these ones, the rest of them all, I think, are okay. I had a little question about that, but I think this one's steamed, so I think it is okay. I think the only defect, according to my chat with Dianna, was this one here. Okay, so this particular image is supposed to be daisy flowers, and for some reason the image is not completely there. So they will be fixing that before they release this set. We as designers, we are usually getting things, and stuff happens with manufacturing. It's happened, at My Creative Time. It happens with any company you work with. Sometimes things get through that aren't correct. And so you then have to deal with having, usually what they do, at least on other design teams I've been on, is they actually will fix this stamp, and then they'll send the stamp out for you to replace it in the sets that they've already sent. So if everything else is okay, they'll just send you the replacement. So I'm not sure if that's what they're going to do here, or if they hadn't completely done the whole run, they'll fix it and just redo, do the run. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. That is an ADORNit question that Georgiana will take care of, I'm sure, over the coming time. We just were sent it with the defect, probably so that we can use the other images. So that's probably what I will go ahead and do. I'll start doing projects with everything that's okay. Oh my goodness, I have to tell, I said to Dianna, I love this release. I just love Dianna's art. There is a quote in here from C.S. Lewis. There's a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, and I just love them. Oh my gosh. We grew up reading C.S. Lewis, but the Eleanor Roosevelt one, of course, is a woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. And I know when my husband was diagnosed terminal with cancer, this quote resonated with me, that I could get through this, that I could be strong. If Eleanor Roosevelt could be strong, I could be strong too. And I love that quote. It chokes me up when I read it. So, and then the other one that really resonated with me is the C.S. Lewis quote. And I'm going to show you that one more time. It's very, it says, you can't get a cup of tea big enough or a book long enough to suit me. C.S. Lewis. And if you're an avid reader like I am, I go through books, sometimes 2-3 books a week, depending on how much time I have to read. I will oftentimes stay up way too late reading. It's one of my favorite pastimes. It's something that I will always take a book out into the garden, and I will sit in the shade when I get tired of weeding, and I'll read a few pages. It's just part of who I am. I will never give up my books. I will never be someone that reads on an e-reader because I like the paper. I like the smell of books. I love the smell of sharpened pencils in the fall. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and say that we will take care of whatever the issue is with this, and we'll have more information to share with you as soon as we find out specifically how ADORNit is dealing with the manufacturer issue. But everything else other than this one set, all the rest of the sets are beautiful and perfect. And I also, Dianna was not sure which stamp is the recipe add-on. So it is one of these two. I have a feeling that it's this one. I think that it's going to be this one with this. I think this is the recipe stamp and the add-on. And I think this is an additional set with sentiments. But I could be wrong. It might be the other way around. And it might be this. These two are the stamp and the add-on. So I'm sure that Miranda, or not Miranda because she's on maternity leave, I'm sure that Georgiana will update us with all the information when she does her Stamp It Tuesday video. Okay, you guys? All right, thank you so much for watching this this kind of protracted release video. I am so excited for this release. I love tea and coffee, as you know. My family ran a coffee and tea business for many years, and it's still one of my favorite icons to use when I'm making cards. And I do a lot of hot cocoa tags at Christmas. And I just love Dianna's papers this month. They are all gorgeous. And it's just been so fun to have this package arrive at my house today. I am so excited, and how cute to have these cute tea party invitation too that you can do. I used to do a tea party for my sisters called the Little Women's Tea Party, and I made invitations and sent it out to my sisters. I have a sister Beth, just like Little Women, if you've read Louisa May Alcott. And my sisters and my mom would get together, and I would make tea sandwiches and serve tea all around my beautiful antique table with china. And we'd serve fresh fruit and sandwiches and have tea and just community with each other, which is something as women, we don't always have time to do that. So I think this is a wonderful stamp to have. And have a tea party, throw a tea party with your girlfriends or your sisters. So, all right, I will be back with projects as soon as I can play with these sets. It probably won't be until after I finish the My Creative Time release this week. And that, of course, is going to happen. The release will happen on Saturday morning, but maybe I'll have some Saturday morning makes by the afternoon or by Sunday morning. So Dianna, Marcum, we love you. We love your art. And to everyone at ADORNit that, you know, when you run a small business, it is a round the clock endeavor. I mean, small businesses, they're a challenge. Our family ran one for a long time. So I just appreciate so much people that run businesses. It is a big job. It is a life job, if you know what I mean by that. And if you guys knew how hard Emma works, Dianna, all these people that are trying to bring products to us, I just appreciate them all. So I look forward to hearing more about these sets, and we'll get information specifically on what sets go with what. And you'll see a lot of that, I believe, in tomorrow's stamp drop, okay? So make sure you watch the Stamp It Tuesday video, and hopefully I will be able to share that video if they upload it to the ADORNit YouTube channel. I'll be able to share it out to all of you in case some of you aren't able to watch it if you're working, okay? All right, everybody, you can always go to the Facebook page and watch them, though. All right, bye now. Thank you, Dianna. I love this release. Bye.